So I'd agreed to meet my son. I said to him 5:15, I'll meet him within Tesco's. We were rushing because we had to be, I think, at the church, Westwood church at 7 o'clock and collect my mum and things. So my son had got a basket and I'd had an armful of shopping. And I think one of the ladies in Tesco, she just pointed us, oh, go baskets only. There was a girl there that was free, a lady that was free there. I didn't know her name was Margaret at that time. And she just got back from holiday. I don't know if it was that day or the day before, and she was all brown and there was lots of banter between Margaret and my son and I. And then it was just at that point that I saw her face looking suddenly really, really scared. She just looked terrified and I didn't know what had happened. I didn't see anything. And she got up and she was visibly shaking as she stood up, staring me right in the face. And I looked to the right of her and I saw a man who was pointing a gun towards her stomach area. She got up and she was shaking so much, she got up really slowly and then she shot off from the till, which left my son and I just about 4 feet away from this man who was still had the gun in his hand. My first impression, I looked at the gun and I just thought, I don't know if that's real. I don't think it's real. He doesn't look very well, this man. I walked really slowly to him and then he was pointing the gun and he had a bit of a blank expression on his face. He had the gun up. I walked by the side of him and then I grabbed my 2 hands on the gun. I remember I looked over to my son and I said out loud, Matt, get out of the shop. I'm really upset now. I've never cried about it. And then I said to him, oh, come on, you know, what are you doing? Are you okay? You know, give me that gun type thing. I was really surprised when he said, get off the gun, it's loaded, and give me £500. At that point, I don't think I was expecting that answer. I expected him to just drop the gun. I thought he looked quite fragile. I thought maybe he's not very well, and he kept trying to pull it back up again and telling me that he wants this £500. And I think then I just began quite shaking. I looked over to my right. I could see a biggish guy behind. I don't think he'll mind me describing him like that. Who I didn't recognise. I think he had a Tesco's jacket on, and he almost seemed to be like tiptoeing towards us. The man couldn't see him, who I had the gun. I could see him tiptoeing, and then he mouthed to me. It was the best sight ever that I could see him come in. He mouthed to me, shall we get him down? And I just remember like nodding, and he came within seconds. He like grabbed hold of his arm, and I just like swooped my legs, and he was down on the floor and jumped on his back. The other guy grabbed his arm, and then that was it. And the police arrived within minutes, and he was handcuffed, and then that was it.